Hey, surprise! I'm live and I'm trying to get live on my Instagram. So let's give it some time to people to join us in both platforms. And also it's going to be live on my YouTube for my amazing YouTube community, which I'm super excited. We're almost hitting 50,000 subscribers. So we're definitely going to celebrate that soon with a very happy and fun challenge and also a giveaway. So that's super, super exciting. But hi everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you had amazing, amazing weekend. Things are changing already in New York. The leaves are starting to fall down. The color scheme is changing to this beautiful, gorgeous, brown, orange, yellow, and it's just obviously it's getting colder, but it's just so nice to kind of drink some hot tea, pumpkin spice, or whatever you're into, and just kind of cuddle and go for a little, I don't know, pumpkin, whatever you want to call it. Getting some apples and just getting to the spirit of things right before Halloween. So that's super exciting. And today, if you see from the title on my Facebook page, if you're not following me there, it's Natalia Music. And today we're going to talk about how to overcome anxiety and stage fright. This is something that a lot of you were asking me about, and it just came out from speaking to people, especially due to my masterclass, my reaction masterclass. A lot of people were rejecting just the thought of being on my Instagram in front of my audience, singing and just putting themselves on the spot like that. Everybody has their own story of why they think it's going to be not okay, but it's just something that came up a lot. And also for my students, we're having this amazing journey, we're growing, we're doing it in a closed studio or via Zoom, or but it's one thing to do it like that, and then you want to share with other people. It could be through your computer, your phone, or actually live. Still, people are performing live, and I actually saw one live show yesterday. It was an outdoor event, so people are still singing. Music is definitely not dead. So no, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But you will still want to perform. So I want to give you some tips and some food for thought of how to overcome this mindset and that kind of feeling where you feel completely overtaken by anxiety. And let me tell you, I was there too. And it also could be not just in singing, it could be anything like you right now in your job. You need to put up a presentation, or you meeting new people, or you're in a networking event and you need to talk to strangers, or whatever you feel you need to be delivering, or you put on the spot and you have to deliver, and kind of be expected to deliver in the highest quality. So I hope that will be helpful. Before we're going to continue, please let me know where you're watching, where you're from. I know I have some audience from Malaysia, from New York, from Israel, from Italy, from Argentina. So I would love to know where you guys from, and maybe afterwards I'll do some chit chat with you on Instagram. So that'll be fun. So the first thing that helps with anxiety, right? And it's kind of going to sound a little bit weird, but it's super important, right? So whenever you are facing a big event or performance and you're right about to perform, and anxiety kicks in, you feel like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, and all those thoughts, right? Catch yourself in that moment, right? And instead of saying to yourself, relax, because when you're in that mood and you're in that kind of state, the last thing you can just tell yourself and actually follow and do is to relax, right? Because you completely, it's like from 100 to 0. You cannot just completely shut it down and not feel anxiety at all, right away. It just doesn't happen. You have to meet yourself wherever you are, and that's the secret. Okay, so whenever you feel anxiety kicks in and you start to be scared, and your thoughts start to kind of follow after that feeling, because that's how it works. You know, we feel a certain feeling, then our mind start to give some reasons, and there's this whole inner dialogue that is just spiraling and getting worse and worse and worse. So before you kind of getting into that cycle, you want to stop, you want to observe it, meaning understanding that you are not that anxiety. There is anxiety within you. You're experiencing anxiety right now, but you're not anxiety right now. You're not that feeling. So when you observe yourself, you have the space between yourself and what do you feel, right? There is somebody there. You feel that kind of gap. And that's where you can say to yourself and kind of talk to yourself like you're talking to your best friend, your pet, somebody you love, somebody you would give love to, unconditional love, right? And you will say to yourself, I accept it. It's okay. I'm good with feeling overwhelmed. I'm good with feeling stressed. I'm good with feeling anxiety right now. I'm good with those feelings. And completely surrender to it. Guys, completely surrender to it. This is the most important thing. Now, when I'm talking about surrender, what I'm talking about is don't fight it. Don't try to calm yourself down. Not try, but just see it for what it is and completely surrender. Yep, I said it. Completely surrender. Now, when I'm talking about surrender, for instance, it really helps me to think about it like that. So hopefully it's going to help you. So whenever, once in a while, I go to take massage. And last time I went to massage, she was like fighting on my shoulders. It's been a while because with quarantine and everything, it's been a good 5-6 months that I didn't do anything, and my muscles were probably stuck and very rough. So she was working and working and working on it, and I was fighting her. I was trying to kind of not surrender to the pain, and I was like holding that muscle even more, but that made it worse. So I said to myself, you know what? Just gonna breathe in and completely surrender to the table where I was lying down. And I was surrendering, and suddenly it's just like poof, she did her magic and she moved to the next area, and that's it. And that's something that you can use whenever you feel a feeling, because it's not something we can touch. But when you observe yourself, right, you looking at yourself from a third person, it sounds a little crazy, but it's very important, because when you're so in the feeling, it's so hard for you to see things. So it's important to take a step back and talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend and say, hey, you know what? I accept it. I accept that feeling right now. I'm surrendering into it and breathing into it and completely surrender to it. So that's number one, okay? Number two is actually, I wrote to myself, just so I don't forget my notes, is make it your friend, right? Make it your friend, because let me tell you, you can be experienced, you can be professional, you can be a beginner, you can be performing for 2 people, you can perform for 100,000 people. It doesn't matter. You would feel something, within you kind of taking over. You don't even know why. And sometimes it's irrational, right? You shouldn't feel that way, but you feel that way. So you just accept it and surrender, okay? So the second thing is when you surrender, right away you will feel some sort of feeling of relief, because you meet yourself wherever you are, right? When you're not trying to fight what you want it to be and fight what you're feeling right now, and you just accept it for what it is, you're creating space for something new to come into you, okay? And a lot of times, I'm telling you, when I'm completely surrender and completely kind of accept and feel that relief, it's already 90% of the whole, feeling better, because I don't look at it as a problem anymore. And this is where we shift our state. Okay. So one of the things I love doing in that position is actually doing some breath work, because that really calms the nervous system down, and it kind of forces you to shift your mind to something else, and versus being stuck in that narrative, right, in that story. So shift your mind to something else and do breath work is really, really helpful. I like to incorporate essential oils. This one is called Balance from doTERRA. I love them. I've been using them for 2 years. It completely changed my life, and I use it with my students a lot, to really kind of raise their vibration and their kind of calm themselves down. So this is something I use. I put some drops into my hands, and I just take a beautiful breath in for 4 counts. Hold it for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts. Hold it for 4 counts. And breathing in for 4 counts. Hold it. Exhale. Hold. Breathing in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And that sequence, after doing it for 1 minute with essential oils, right away you're going to feel so much better. Okay? After that, I like to put on my hands and actually be grateful for the opportunity to perform. Because in the end of the day, if you love to sing, if you love to perform, if you love to act, whatever you like to do, it's not something you just doing it for yourself, right? It's something you share with other people. And when you look at it, and we're going to talk about it, step number 3, but when you look at it as a gift and as a beautiful, amazing opportunity to share your voice, right? And you're so grateful for it, for the people that actually put the time to come and see you, or to connect and see your channel or your profile, which I'm so grateful for each and every one of you watching right now. This is where you start to feel, oh my God, I am so grateful for the fact that I have an amazing talent, that I have something to share, that I am so grateful for people coming over and looking at my show and want to hear me sing. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share my music, and when you come into a place when you're grateful and you find 3 things at least you can be grateful. It also could be not related to the performance. It could be just so grateful for feeling healthy, for my voice, for my talent, for being guided, for letting God sing through me, for for this amazing opportunity to sing in front of people, for the abundance in my life. You find things you're really grateful for and feel it, right? That's why I like to put my hands on my heart and actually feel it in my heart. Right away you'll feel a light switch turn on, and completely you feel so much better. Okay, so much better. So being grateful and doing the breath work kind of together, because physically you calming yourself down, and then when you really tap into the grateful state, is just completely holistically changes your state. Okay, the third thing is asking yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I performing? Right? Why I'm performing? Why I am on this stage performing? And this is, one of the big things I'm asking my students is, why are you singing? Why you love to sing so much, right? And we can be so caught up, especially before performances, on the fact that we want to be perfect, right? We want to get applause. We want to feel recognized. We want to feel that recognition. But when you focus on of really what is the essence of why I'm singing, right? For me, I love to sing because I want to help and heal people through my voice. I love to create those magic moments with the audience that I'm performing for, right? I love that. I love making people feel happy. I love lifting people up. I love healing people with my voice, with my performance. And when you come from that place of serving the audience, right? You're not coming from a place of I'm coming to be judged by you by if you think I'm good enough or my voice is good enough, or when you come into that place of say, hey, I'm doing it because I want to serve you with my voice, with my talent, with my presence, with my energy, with my music, you're completely changing your perception, right? You're not coming from a place of I hope you're gonna like it. I hope, no, you're coming from a place of, hey, I've been working on this. I'm so excited to share my music, my talent, myself, my presence with you. And when you come to that place, there's something higher than you that kicks in. And I always tell that you are not the talent, you're the vessel, right? You're the vessel. And the clearer the vessel is from all the limited beliefs, from all the fears, from all the things we put ourselves, all the blocks we put on ourselves, and the clearer the vessel is to create something magical and give the people what they need, which now is more than ever needed, that healing, that feeling of peace, of distraction, of happiness, of excitement, of passion, and giving them through your voice. This is so amazing. It's such a beautiful gift you have. So when you look at it like that, and now like, okay, I need to be perfect and I need to nail that because I've been working on for so long with my teacher and it has to be perfect, that's not a good place to come out and sing, right? So just to summarize it, right? So we have number one is accept and surrender to the feeling you're feeling. Could be anxiety, could be fear, could be anything you're feeling that is feeling a little overwhelming. Accept and surrender. Second thing, we want to first of all do breath work. So we're breathing in for four counts, holding it for 4 counts, exhaling for 4 counts, and then holding for 4 counts. And that cycle, you can repeat it for the next minute or two, how many you need to just calm yourself down. And if you have a good essential oil that you can incorporate for that, that would be awesome because right away it taps into your nervous system. It helps to physically calm your nervous system down. Another thing you can also do is also be grateful for 3 things you are experiencing right now in your life. The fact that people came to your performance, the fact you even have a talent, you have a voice. This is not just given, right? Not everybody were born with that passion to sing, and this is something you have to be grateful for, right? Because it's such a gift, okay? To have that experience, that feeling of singing. It's, behind me, I have my favorite quote of all says, if I cannot fly, well, let me sing, because that's how it feels. It feels like flying. So that's what you want to feel, right? The third thing is to ask yourself, why am I singing? Why am I performing for this audience right now? And if the answer is to sound perfect, and if the answer is to nail it or whatever, that's not inspiring, or it's going to motivate you to and feel exciting to kind of share your talent, your voice. If you're coming from a place of serving, of saying, hey, I want to make my audience today excited. I want to have them I want them to feel good when they hear me. I want them to feel healed when they listen to my voice. I want them to this and that. When you come from that place, it's not about you anymore, right? You're just the vessel and just deliver that. So this is just kind of the quick 3 tips that I wanted to share with you. If you experiencing an important engagement, important performance, even a recording session. I just had a recording session this week, which I'm super excited. You're going to hear about it more. If you're not following us on Voce Nova Music on Facebook and Instagram, you should definitely do. There's a lot of fun things that are coming up soon. But yeah, and it's something that Still, I'm a professional singer and I'm still getting nervous from stupid things. It's because I'm human and I love myself and I accept it. And I said, you know what? It is what it is. So there you go, guys. I also want to quickly announce that on the 24th at 12 p.m., which is going to be a Saturday, on my Facebook group, you can find it on my Facebook page. It's called Beyond the Voice. Beyond the Voice, you can also write it on the search bar in Facebook. Beyond the Voice, it's my close group where I am sharing very exclusive content. But we're gonna start a vocal challenge for the next 7 days. It's gonna be from the 25th, a whole week, right to the Halloween weekend, right before elections. We're going to practice singing for the next 7 days for about 20-30 minutes every single day. I'm going to be with you, practicing with you, asking the right questions with you, so we can really motivate ourselves to step up. It's very hard to do it with yourself, by yourself. So I wanted to create a community for you to have that, daily routine and daily exercises taken care of, and show you how much you can improve by only devoting 20 to 30 minutes a day to singing, and how much your voice is going to improve so much. And it's actually free, so I would jump on it. So go ahead, if you're following me on Instagram, go to my bio. There's a link there. You can join to my group, and the minute you request and you answer all the questions, I'm gonna let you in. And also for my Facebookers, same thing. You have on the underneath the title in the description bar, you can tap and also click the link to join our group and be part of this amazing challenge. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for you guys to be part of it. And if you have any questions, let me know. And that's it, guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you, again, have any questions, I'm always here. You can always DM me, email me. I'm actually right now booked. I have 0 spots left in my vocal studio, which is super exciting. So for October, I'm completely booked. But that's why I decided to create this challenge for you guys. And yeah, so without further ado, guys, I'm gonna see you next time. Enjoy your beautiful week ahead, and we'll talk definitely later.